Good morning to the Monday morning inspiration for the joy of creation and the magic of art, creativity, and play. What can we create here? And you know, for those of you who have been watching the Monday morning inspiration, several times already, I have been talking about bodies. And so what do bodies have to do with art? What do bodies have to do with creation? Well, guess what? Without this physical body, we could not hold a paintbrush, we could not sculpt, we could not write poetry, we could not even say a thing. And this is what makes entities also so envious of us, because we have a body and they don't. Nani, nani. So anyway, like what can we create with our bodies by celebrating this entire embodiment? And so today I am so grateful and full of joy and very excited to have Marizete Da Silva here with me on the Monday morning inspiration. Marizete is an amazing facilitator, and she calls herself a change agent. And she truly has magical ways of being that, wait a second, you will see in a few seconds. Let me just say a few things about Marizete. Marizete was born in Brazil, and she has several BAs and is an expert in tourism and coaching. She has created Bossa Yoga, her own yoga practice, and she has been practicing and teaching yoga for more than 20 years. And, you know, when I met Marizete the first time in a class, I fell in love with her. She has this a very natural way of being with her body. It is not artificial. It is not forced. There's no judgment. And she also does not judge others, which is a rare gift on the planet. She is beautiful. She is amazing. She is very kind. And she is a brilliant facilitator. She knows about bodies, and she is very connected with the earth. We have talked a lot about trees and her tree connection. And she travels the world with her classes and coaching, contributing to people and their bodies in really joyful and beautiful ways. So I adore my guest, Marizete Da Silva, who is joining us today from Spain, where she is living. And she speaks so many languages. She travels the world. So I am really grateful, Marizete, that I could catch you today.
I am so grateful for you to invite me to be here in this Monday inspirational program. Because Monday is a day that people are so like, no, especially if their bodies, I have to wake up. I think this program is such a gift for people. And thank you for this amazing introduction. And I have lots of ease with my body. And it's an acknowledgement. And it was not always like this. I had times where I judged my body. I've been teaching yoga for more than 20 years, and I was in the modeling industry for 10 years, modeling. And for me, it was always, having a body was like, oh my God, I have to be chosen. I have this audition, and people looking at me as if I were like a piece of meat and say, this is good, this is not. And as a teenager, when I started modeling, it was very uncomfortable, because by the time I didn't recognize it as judgment, I was like, there is something wrong with me, because some days I was not beautiful enough to fit to get this work, and some days I was the most beautiful, and I had to deal with the judgment of the girls who was not. So there was always this reality always is trying to make bodies wrong. And
yes, there's almost this energy of eliminating, right? Eliminating by judgment, by using like, oh, the nose has to be this size and the chest has to be this size, and we need to measure and and then you have to fit in. Basically, this reality is pretty brutal, and there is, especially in the arts and in creativity realms, there is a lot of judgment about bodies. Can we maybe talk a moment about beauty? You know, there is this thing, and for our viewers who will be watching this in the future, like there is a belief in this reality that oh, she can talk about bodies, she can talk about ease with body, and because she has created this amazing body, she is beautiful, she has gorgeous eyes, she has gorgeous hair, she has beautiful legs, a beautiful body. She can say that she is beautiful, so let's not listen to her. let's find somebody else who is not that beautiful, so we can listen to those, how they have made it into having ease with their bodies, blah blah blah, which is all judgment. Now, when we talk about beauty, and you mentioned this already, how you were judged, has beauty, like, has beauty really always been ease filled for you, or how many people have used this to reject you?
oh, my whole life I've been rejected. Firstly, at home, some parents were like judging because I was very hyperactive in my beauty as well. Because it's like, first of all, what is beauty? You know, because beauty can be beautiful, someone to some person, and to other persons can be. So beauty is a judgment. But for me, it was.
Oh, I would love to just reiterate that, guys. Did you hear this? Beauty is a judgment.
Yeah. And as a kid, kids don't see them as beautiful or not. They see them as vital, and they just want to play because kids, they have communion with their bodies. And I remember I had an aunt, he called me beauty. And every time I heard this, beauty was something that was not comfortable for me because I had to deal with other people's judgment and like rejection. So then the beauty industry, and then lots of situations with friends and blah blah blah. So I started to judge myself by the beauty it is, and I started trying not to be beautiful. I wanted to be intelligent.
Wow.
I am intelligent. I'm not beautiful.
Oh, so this cannot go together. Of course, you can have either this or that, right? You can also either have money or power, or have beauty or money or power, and you can never ever be it all, right? And have it all.
And there is the other aspect, that if you want to fit in this reality, and try not to intimidate people. And I was making a mess, and I was living as yoga teacher, and there is this, in the spiritual community, there is this like, oh, if you are spiritual, you're supposed not to be rich, you're supposed not to be beautiful, you have to how can I say, to transcend your body, because to be illuminated, to have the illumination. And I had this conflict with my body, like, oh my God, I'm doing this practice, these advanced postures, and I still feel uncomfortable. you know? How can I not? There was a moment that I really wanted to leave this earth, this planet, because I was so
To leave. You say to
leave,
leave.
because
Mm.
there was this
Mm.
I was uncomfortable, very uncomfortable to have a body that didn't fit this reality. People judge it, and so there is judgment for beauty, for money, people who's rich, for people who's fat, uh, for everything. So
Exactly.
it's
There is
about
judgment for everything. So, and hello to our callers. Hi there. Thank you so much for joining us today. So there is judgment everywhere. So everywhere you guys who are here with us now or watching this in the future, everywhere you thought that only you are being judged because the reason is because blah 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 blah. It might be because your body is this, your body is that, they don't like you because your body is too this, too tall, too skinny, too whatever. Like, what if it isn't? They judge you because they judge you. There is judgment everywhere, period. It's just, no matter what your body is like, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, people are going to judge you. And how much are you judging you? So today we talk about body wisdom, body joy, and what tools can you use to access this joy of embodiment. Really, Marizete, when I see you, and when I see how you are being with your body, there is a level of kindness that you have with your body. There's already the way you move your body. It is like suave. It is like it's chocolate, it's velvet, it's like this enjoyment. And so what, which is really rare. I have not met many people who have that. And so what tools do you have that you could share with the people who are watching this?
First of all, is to stop judging your body.
Stop.
Every time you go to the mirror and
Mm.
you catch you judging your body, show your tongue like, I'm judging me. Oh my God. How cool is that? And make fun of it because it's so ridiculous. When what you are looking in the mirror is not what you are. It's not what your body is. First of all, you are not your body. Your body is inside of your being. You are an infinite being. So every time you catch you calling your friend, say, hey, my butt is big, I'm fat, my body, laugh about it because it's a lie you are telling you.
And even if you are calling yourself and talking, wow, my body is to this, my body's, look at this, look at that, right? Hang up. End the conversation.
Selfie call. A selfie call. You do a selfie, then you judge you. Stop with this. And there is another aspect too that it's very important. It's to be in your body. Because most people, they are not in their bodies. They are in the past, they are here, they are not in their bodies. It's an ability to not to be in your body, but you can use what would take for you to come back to your body and start like couples that live in the same house, they don't talk with each other. What if you can come back to your body, like go to the floor and stretch like a cat, do some massage and say hello to your body? How many times you say hello to a body during the day? Say, hey body, hi body, hi body. And lower your barriers between you and your body. Like,
how do you do that? How do you do that, Marizete? Show us, tell us, like when you say lower your barriers.
Lower your barriers. It's just like every time you perceive that you are uncomfortable in your body, as you have a pain, which is intensity, that your body is trying to tell you something, or you have sensation in your body that's uncomfortable, it's not a pain, or you have a goosebump, something like that, you stop and say, hi body, what are you trying to telling me? Because it's like when your phone rings, you gotta call and you gotta say hello. So just come back to your body and lower barriers to communicate with your body.
Wow.
It's a kindness.
I love what you just said. What if any level of discomfort or intensity or pain, anything that shows up in your body, is actually a call from your body trying to get in touch with you, trying to give you information. And what if you picked up the phone and said hello?
To say, hello, body.
Oh.
What is it? How can I contribute with you? And there's so much joy in your body wants to come out. And your body is not your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. Your body feels things because it's a sensorial organ. Mm-hmm. And you can play a song with this amazing magic gift you have. Like I always compare, I ask my clients, what if your body is a Ferrari or a Bugatti that you've never used? It's still in the garage. What it will take for you to start, like, oh, maybe I will dance a dance. Like today I had someone who was complaining about her body. And I asked the question, oh, what would take for you to, I asked, do you like dancing? And she said, oh yes, I love dancing. Her body was answering. And I said, so what would take for you to go to dancing class? She said to me, oh, I just like to dance, like ball dance. And he said, wow, that's amazing. So what would take for you to enroll in a class? She said, no, I don't have time. And I said, okay. So time is, in money, is the two excuse people use so as not to care with their bodies, to be aware, to be present with their bodies. What if it doesn't cost you to dance? Just plug on a music or go to your neighbor house and say, oh, do you have music there? And
do you have music there?
Music there. If you don't have music, just like do something that will bring this joy out, because your body is full of joy that you've been locking in your body.
Yes, and how much do we cut it off? Like the other day, I was creating graphics. And I looked up images, so I put in playfulness. The only thing I got was images of children and animals. As if there is no play among adults, like playfulness. There were no pictures. And then the adults they were showing, then it went into the sexual, like, oh, I'm gonna get you type of playfulness. It's like, wait a minute, right? So how much do we actually learn that at a certain age we have to cut that off and be serious? And then what happens with our bodies?
Yeah. So just go to playground and look to the kids, how they are with their bodies, how they are enjoying their bodies, because there is no joy without playfulness, like when you have this, first of all, is to have the willingness to have communion with your body. And communion is intimacy with your body. And there is an aspect that your body is in the earth. So having communion, creating communion with your body means having communion with the earth, because your body is an element of earth, and the contribution your body receives all the time. Like I perceive that every time I go to like supermarket here around my house, there is a place that I relaxed a lot. And I was yesterday I was asking, hey buddy, what is this that relax here? Because there was it's like a channel of trees, and every time I pass there, it's like a tunnel of trees. My body receives and pull energy from the trees. Like I was like, wow, is this? Wow. And I was grateful for being there.
Oh.
It was like magic moment. I was like, buddy, why do you like to come from this path? And my body said, oh, those trees. And I was like, pulling energy from those trees, and my body was so relaxed. And I was laughing with myself, like laugh like ha, ha, ha. Like was this space of giggling. I was like, this is so cool. So find this joy in simple things. Two things that will create the space of joy, because every person will discover something that is joyful for them. Everybody has one uniqueness.
Yes, I love that. And I love, you know, when you talk about trees, and you climb trees, and so that connection with nature, and you know, it could be anything for anyone. Like, what is it that gives you joy, and what have you actually cut off because somebody said you cannot do this, it's not age appropriate or something? All the age appropriateness, will you please let that all go? And so, Marizete, I love it. I love this so much, and the simplicity. And so, like, when you talk about like receiving and inviting that space of being present, like how, like what is it, what can you tell people, like to really be present with their bodies? Like we tend to check out a lot, checking out for any type of reasons. Like, what would be a great tool for people to use to start being present?
So first of all is check your body every 10 seconds. If there is something that's uncomfortable, that's because you are not in your body. Maybe you are in your head, maybe you are in another dimension. Maybe just check if there is something uncomfortable in your body, and then make a choice, because choice creates consciousness. Make a choice that will bring you back to your body. Maybe it's having an ice cream, you know, because a body is a sensorial.
I love ice cream.
It's a sensorial organ that when most people are there, they are in their heads. They are not.
How do you get out of the head? Like the moment you think you are in the head, right?
Yeah, just go to the floor, or if you can go to the floor, stretch and ask, hey, how can I be more comfortable here? Because your body is made to have easy all the time. So every time you don't have easy, that's because you are not in your body. You are not communicating with your body. You are not receiving from your body. It's like when you have a dog or animal at home and you are not communicating, the dog becomes like said, okay, and you don't give attention. To be present is to give total attention and say, oh, my body is my primary lover, my primary friend. My body is like, because I sleep and I wake up with my body every day. So I'm always asking questions in the space of curiosity. Hey, buddy, how can I contribute with you now? Oh, do you like it? And it's like a conversation that creates an intimacy. That is that it's related with every molecule of the planet. And from this space of intimacy, you create this space of communion with the earth. And I'm so grateful to my grandmother. She used it to, when I was a kid, I was like 8 years old. She used it to invite me in her farm when I was there. She invited me to go for a walk in the night, in the full moon. There was no light in her farm. It was 30 years ago. And she used to tell me, look, hey, there is always, the moon will be always there for you. Don't forget this, never forget this. And I always go, if I go out tonight, I always look for the moon.
How do you say this in your language? The moon will always be there for you.
Lua cheia, sempre esteja conectada. A lua sempre estará esperando por você.
I love it. I love hearing it.
Português. This is Portuguese from Brazil.
The moon will always be. Wow. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Yes, continue.
I became a moon catcher, moon hunter, moon follower. So your body is always in communion with everything. So every time you are not feeling well, you are creating disease, you are creating pain, you are not being this it's like when you are Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Wi-Fi between the earth and everything in the planet. Your body is like an antenna. You know antenna? Like Wi-Fi.
Yes.
So
yes.
You are not in your body, you are not being a contribution.
And you are also not receiving then, right?
Receiving the information, because your body is like a GPS, natural GPS, that you are always receiving information. So being present in your body is the contribution you are for the planet.
And Marizete, I have one question for you. When we are judging our bodies, are we then also tuning into the channel of judgment with our GPS, where we then also can only receive judgment?
We are being stupid when you are making judgment. when we are making judgment more real than the capacities and the talents of your body, you are not being grateful, first of all, of the gift of having a body. Because as you spoke in the beginning, Bettina, there are lines of entities wanting to have a body, and they are so jealous so not to have a body. So you have a body, and you are complaining about your body.
Yes, there is this Bugatti or Ferrari or Maserati sitting in your garage, and you save it for a better day or something, or you maybe don't even look at it because you judge, oh, that car is so ugly, and you never go and sit in it. And what if we can be curious about, oh, I wonder, what are all these buttons? What are all the features here? And you start asking questions.
Well, ask.
So what question could people ask actually that would start this amazing communication that you are talking about?
So what energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to create the magic of joy of embodiment for all eternity? Because when you everything that doesn't allow each time, it's got zillions, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, plus and beyonds. Because every time you deny or reject the gift of embodiment, you are choosing anti-consciousness.
And you are also choosing that little possibility that if you were not choosing that, you could have everything, right?
Yeah, 'cause you cannot change the world without having communion with your body. There are lots of people that they are speaking a lot about consciousness and bodies and everything, but and if they are not in their bodies, it's not true, because the bodies is our first space of experimentation and adventure of being in the planet. So I like going to a doctor, and the doctor is like sick or smoking, like firstly is like, stop judging your body, receive your body, be in communion with the earth, and be kind with your body, enjoying your body like cats does, like licking and hugging and stretching, having fun and dancing, and not to try to get rid of your body or ignore your body as most people are choosing. So everywhere you made your body the wrongness of your life, destroyed and created, please.
Yes.
Serious, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds.
Wow, wow, wow. That is amazing. So I would just love to open the floor for questions. So do you have any questions? Okay.
It's like, no.
No questions. Cool. Yes, so listen in, and I'm so grateful for you all to be here and listen to the live program. Really, what is possible once we have that space of no judgment with our bodies, where we can also receive the gift that our bodies are. And what if your body actually knows stuff? What does the body, that is, as you said it so beautifully, Marizete, our bodies are from this earth. They are not some meteorite compositions of some elements that are not on the planet. They are here. So if we are infinite beings, and if our bodies are these amazing vehicles, well, would an infinite being not choose something that is a greatness? Like what are our bodies, and what can we find out about the capacities that our bodies have, where we don't have to get old, we don't have to age, we don't have to anything but enjoy this being here. So Marizete, where do people find you?
They can find me on my webpage, myexponentiallife.com. And also, I have a YouTube channel, Marizete Da Silva TV. And I have playlists in Portuguese, English, Spanish, and French.
Woohoo! You have all these amazing languages. And what is your email address?
Marizete Da Silva at iCloud.com.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah, guys, check it out. Marizete is doing sessions in person and also at distance. So you can connect with her in so many ways and receive what she knows about bodies. And wow, she knows a lot. So Marizete, we were talking about your amazing 21-day program that you have coming up. So can you talk about that?
Sure. It's
what's the name of it?
It's 21 days Your Ageless Body program. It's the first time I crafted this program, VIP program. It's like it's set of tools that videos that you can upload
Mm.
from Kajabi platform 21 days tools that practice that I do to create an ageless body myself. And you have 11 days of personal coaching with me, where I'm going to guide you into infinity possibilities of creating your ageless bodies. And it's a very close to me program, because I never had points of view about aging. My body was born almost 50 years ago. I was born in the year that men went to the moon, and the Woodstock Festival, which is very fun. And I never had points of view about aging or age, and I was always wanted to have fun with my body and enjoy and create possibilities. So I always have this space of investigation and adventure of having a body.
Mm.
And in this journey of like almost 50 years in the planet, I discovered that there are ways of stopping those points of view that you have to age, hormones, things, especially for women that goes to menopause, then they start creating symptoms that is from this reality. What if there is a possibility, a different possibility for you to create your ageless body? So this program is about joy of embodiment.
Mm.
It's not a solution, it's a possibility. Because what if there is nothing wrong with your body, and that you can be in this planet honoring, trusting, receiving your body from this space of gratitude and lots of joy, and enjoying your body, not to trying to fit in this reality like with a standard of body, or using things to avoid aging. It's not about, this program is not avoiding aging, it's about acknowledging that your body is not solid, that you can create possibilities of being in your body from another space, a space of kindness, caring, playfulness. And what is aging? That's the
Yeah. So that, you know, when we look at aging, it is all about time. But when we look at playfulness, when we look at joy, is there any like time in there? Time is not in there when usually when children play, because adults, they don't play anymore except in the bedroom, and then it's also not very fun. But when you play, usually also it can be, if you are any like type of artist, or you are a singer, a painter, whatever, usually in that space of creation there also is no time, but there's a lot of playfulness, there's a lot of contribution, there's a lot of adventure. Adventure is always going into the unknown, where we basically don't have an answer. We cannot, on an adventure, we don't know what it's going to be. We sort of start, we just go in there, like on a boat, and we go somewhere and nobody really knows what's going to occur. They think the captain knows, but he has no idea. He just knows how to operate the boat with his group and his team. And hey, here we go. Like, what if that was also a way of being with our body? It's like, hey body, let's go. What can we create here? Hey, what are you? What do I not know about you? What do I not know about you, body, that you have been trying to let me know by these intensities? And please help me get this. I'm so blonde today.
I love that you're blonde.
I'm blonde. Yeah, I know, I'm blonde. And so like asking these amazing questions. And then as Marizete said, nothing is a solution. So everywhere you have bought diets as a solution for fixing your body. You have bought any programs as the answer, and then you do it and then you drop it. You never look at any tools anymore. You certainly don't use the tools because that's too much work and everything that is. Are you willing to let this all go?
Yes.
Thank you. Right, Wrong, Good, Bad, Online, Podpok, Shots, Boys, and Beyonds. What if actually you are the creator, but you also have to use the tools? It's not like, oh, I'm a painter now, I don't have to use a paintbrush anymore. It's just all gonna be. No, you you have to use the tools, any tools, and this is so beautiful, Marizete. In your program, people will get a lot of tools, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a I would call it an adventure.
Yay!
More than a program, because a program has a structure. It's more an adventure because you're going to have 11 private sessions with me, and you're going to also have to explore those 21 days videos that I will be uploading you're going to download from the platform, and you're going to experiment this and to create this intimacy with your body, which is the most interesting in this program. That from this space of experimenting those tools, you're going to come back to the calls with questions about your body and all the judgments that have been destroying and creating an aging body.
So where will people find the program?
Yeah, we are launching the program in October, beginning of October, and we'll be facilitate the link here in your channel, and also on Facebook, my webpage, and yeah.
What if you don't have to age? What if you know, a wine gets better when it ages? Cheese too. Why not bodies?
Even like I had a yoga teacher once that he had so much ease with his body. He was 80, and he used it to walk and move like as if he were 18, because he had no points of view about this reality, about being 80. You know, he explored this. He had a conversation with his body his whole life through movement.
What just came to me is, what if you start your day in the morning saying hi to your body? Hey, I have 5 fingers. Look, body, the beautiful fingers that you have, and look at the toes, and they are all so beautiful and so cute. And what color would the nails like to be today? And you like the simplicity of that, and the kindness that is. And like, do we ever choose this? Do we enter a bathtub with this from the space of, whoa, I'm entering velvet, and what can I receive from the water? And then also being that with water, what gift are you and your body to water? This is what we learn, that we cannot be that. And children have this in abundance. It's just, what if this is actually our natural way of being here, and everything else that is like imprinted by beliefs and religions and whatever else there is? Yeah, what if we can just let this go?
This space of curiosity and adventures of having a body is like, wow, if I didn't do this way, like today, I did an experience. I did an experiment. I prepared my food, but I prepared the dessert. I saw that avocado here in my house. I opened the avocado, and I was like, shall I do the dessert with the avocado? I put this with the vegetables. I said, but I'd love to eat the avocado with honey and tea. I love it. And I was like, I prepared, and I was like, I supposed to have lunch before dessert. And then I said, hey, buddy, I always wanted to have dessert before lunch. There's something that I used to ask my ex-husband when I was pregnant, can I have the dessert before lunch? You say, no, no, no. And he said, okay. By that, 30 years ago. But now I was like, hey, buddy, we are here, me and you. Let's do this. Then I had the dessert before the lunch today. What I discovered. And I ate it. My body was like, yes. And I ate this avocado with honey and chia deliciously. Then I had my lunch. What else is possible? And I had so much fun. I was like, yes. So this space of breaking the rules and creating your own rules with your body and come back to simplicity and get out of all the diets and all the programs like fixed points of view. All those programs are fixed points of views. Like,
okay, Marizete, thank you so much for being here, and truly what is possible with really being in your body and being here. And thank you so much for joining us for the Monday Morning Inspiration, Marizete, and everyone who is here with us. Thank you so much. I adore you all. And I see you soon on the Monday Morning Inspiration. Bye-bye, everybody in the world. Ciao. Oh